How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Adam here live on Cal Sports Football. It's a change of attire, ladies and gentlemen, because we have Champions League football here on Cal Sports Football. TC in the chat, my brother. How are you doing? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well, TC. We've got uh, Angus Wexford FC for Wembley Cup. I hope you're doing well. Angus. Where you from and who do you support? Let me know in the chat. TC, I'm doing good, man. I'm here to support. I appreciate that, TC. I appreciate that. I've got the teams there for you. Paris Saint-Germain against Bayern Munich today in the Champions League. Then we're going to take a bit of a pause tomorrow. Ireland and a Liverpool fan. Wow. Well, we're going to take a bit of a pause tomorrow because we've got Arsenal against Manchester City in the Premier League, and I think that's a worthy pause. And then we'll be back to European football. But ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Where are we all from and who do we support? We've got Angus there in the chat from Ireland and a Liverpool fan. So my question to you, Angus, you're from Ireland and you support Liverpool. So what made you support Liverpool? And who's your favourite Liverpool player of all time? I'll start Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. If Gerrard played for my team growing up, woof, we would dominate so much more than we already did. Surprising that the Emery kid is starting well. TC, Kylian Mbappe is injured. He's on the bench. Neymar and Messi are also injured, but they're playing out of necessity, really. Dad supported Liverpool, so that's why Coutinho was my favorite player for ages. Also, you're the family route. Your dad, okay, I get it. You know what? My dad supported the team I support, and it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. But Coutinho, that period he was at Liverpool, he was unstoppable. He would pick the ball up on the edge of the box, cut in right foot, left foot, bang, top corner. No one was stopping it. For such a small fella. Unfortunate to go to Barcelona where they tried to make him into a player that he wasn't. They tried to make him into an Iniesta kind of player, and he's not an Iniesta kind of player. And unfortunately injured, and he's now playing for Aston Villa. Who would have thought Felipe Coutinho, who when he burst onto the scene at Liverpool, would he end up at Aston Villa? That's madness to think. Madness to think that was the case. Players will be coming out here shortly. Let's go through a bit of analysis in the Paris Saint-Germain Bayern Munich game. This will be the 12th competitive meeting between them two sides, with all 11 encounters coming in the Champions League. The head-to-head record between the pairs nearly evenly split. Paris Saint-Germain winning 6 and Bayern Munich winning 5. Saud there thinks it's going to be 3-0 Paris Saint-Germain. Saud, how you doing, my brother? It's late where you are. We'll have to wait and see. All six teams are faced by Munich in 10 or more occasions in the Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain have the highest win percentage against them. Paris Saint-Germain have much better time at home than away against Bayern Munich, with the French club winning 4 of the 5 matches at the Parc des Princes. The other game of those 5 ended in a defeat, but even that loss was a positive for the league and club, as Bayern's 1-0 win wasn't enough to see them advance to the semi-finals in April 2021. TC thinks it's going to be 4-3 Bayern. Wow, you think it's going to be goals galore, TC. We are in for an absolute cracker, TC. I'm loving this energy that you're bringing in today. Coming in after a long while, and you come in with energy up here. Hopefully I can match it for you in the stream. Bayern coach Julian Nagelsmann is still only 35 years old, but has 40 Champions League games under his belt, has won 58% of Champions League games, making him just one of 9 coaches with a high proportion of matches in the competition having taken charge of at least 40. Paris Saint-Germain's Christophe Gatlier failed to win any of his Champions League games in charge of Lille, but has secured 4 victories in 6 games as Paris Saint-Germain boss. We are in for AC Milan versus Tottenham. Yes, there is the other game, but I feel like this is the one. This is the one. I'm honestly surprised Cancelo is not on the right side for Pavard. Let's have a look and see how they all lined up. Well, according to UEFA, they've gone for a 3 at the back. According to FIFA, they've gone 3 at the back, which is questionable. Is that really how they're going to play up? I've got one football notification for the AC Milan game. Well, definitely keep us up to date with that. We will have BT here keeping us up to date here as well, with the players coming out shortly here on Couch Sports Football. How are we all doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. The players will be coming out shortly. Let's go back over to the preview. That's the previous meeting. Let's see who the players to watch are. Kylian Mbappe, he's actually on the bench, so we can't even watch him. Joshua Kimmich, very interesting player. Let's look at their recent form. Currently on Bayern Munich, currently on a 19-game unbeaten run across all competitions. Coming back in losing their last competitive game in September. The last 3 games I've seen their winners score at least 3 goals in each. Paris Saint-Germain heading to a match after 2 successive defeats in the space of 4 days. They've currently lost 4 games in the 2023, I think. 5 defensive, but more options going forward, as when Mbappe comes on, 5 should be enough. Well, we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see what kind of Kylian Mbappe we get. But ladies and gentlemen, do not forget the fact that we have this young kid, Zaire Emery. He is supposed to be the next superstar. Coming into the ranks, Saud, Man City 4-0. Wow. Saud, we'll have to talk about that tomorrow, my brother. Because that is a mad prediction. But keep that madness for tomorrow. Today it's about Paris Saint-Germain against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Players getting ready to come out here. Look at the size of Donnarumma, man. Arsenal will win 2-0. Wow, TC there already with the predictions for tomorrow. Players will be coming out shortly here. Lionel Messi, part of the Argentinian team to win the World Cup. Can he be part of the Paris Saint-Germain team to win the Champions League? That is the ultimate goal for both Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City. This is where the competition starts to get interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Let's transition over to the game day here on Couch Sports Football. Not interested in Arsenal, as I'm going to see Rafa Silva score a couple of a triple hat-trick versus Bruges. We'll have to wait and see. The players are coming out here on Couch Sports Football, ladies and gentlemen. Is there anything more iconic than the Champions League tune, ladies and gentlemen? We should have a World Cup tune in it. Like just one tune that plays throughout the whole World Cup. Messi will score. Let me know who you think's going to score tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of you are saying Paris Saint-Germain are going to win this game. But Bayern Munich are good players, right? Let's get that volume up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that volume up. Such a beautiful anthem, ladies and gentlemen. Gets the racing. gets everything pumping. You know it's time for quality football, ladies and gentlemen, when this comes on. There we go, there we go. You cannot go wrong with that anthem, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. Paris Saint-Germain taking on Bayern Munich. Is that One Piece in the background? I have no idea. Let's give you the Paris Saint-Germain team. As you can see it there, Donnarumma in goal. Hakimi, Sergio Ramos, Marquinhos, and Mendes, Soler, Verratti, Danilo, Zier Emery, Neymar Jr. and Messi playing up top. No Mbappe in the team. He is on the bench. Let's give you the Bayern Munich team. According to this, they're playing a 3-4-2-1. We'll have to wait and see how that stacks up, ladies and gentlemen. Pavard, Delay, Upamecano, Cancelo, Goretzka, Kimmich, Sane, Musiala, Coman, and Choupo-Moting. Before the game starts, we will have a moment of silence together, standing strong with Turkey and Syria. Unfortunate events with the earthquake. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The world stands together with the unfortunate events over in that side of the world. The stage is set here. No Mbappe, no, he's injured. No Sadio Mane. Is he on the bench? Sadio Mane? I couldn't even tell you if he was. No, he's not even on the bench. He's not even on the bench. TC pray for Turkey and Syria. Ladies and gentlemen, Paris Saint-Germain in their famous blue kit, shooting from right to left. Bayern Munich, who will start the game here in their famous red kit, shooting from left to right. It is Bayern Munich who will kick us off here in the Parc des Princes. Might not be the Paris Saint-Germain home in the next couple of years. We'll have to wait and see. Paris Saint-Germain kick the game off with a long ball over the top. Headed away, and it falls to Zier Emery. Intercepted there by Bayern Munich. Choupo-Moting tries to keep it alive. Backwards to Goretzka. Over the top towards Alphonso Davies. And it's cleared away. I need help. What do you need help for, Dixter? Paris Saint-Germain have a goal kick here on the right side. Can you watch Sky Sports red button on computer? How are you going to press the red button on a computer? I think the red button turns the computer off. Here we go with Paris Saint-Germain on the ball on the right side. Misplaced pass and Choupo-Moting wins the ball, but it's intercepted by Paris Saint-Germain and they clear it away by Donnarumma. Zaire Emery can't get there. It's cleared away. It's going to fall to Coman. Into Musiala. Choupo-Moting tries to flick on, but it's intercepted. And Marquinhos goes back to Donnarumma. And Donnarumma will clear it down the line. But Donnarumma needs to... Paris Saint-Germain need to be careful here. There are a few mistakes already by them. Cancelo on the ball. Goes out to the left side towards Matthias De Ligt. Kingsley Coman on the touchline. Bringing the ball forward here. Lays it into the middle towards Pavard. Out wide here towards Cancelo. In behind. Towards Musiala. Backwards to Pavard. Out wide here. Intercepted there by Paris Saint-Germain and it goes all the way back to the keeper. Donnarumma who clears it down the line only for Upamecano to win the ball out wide to Pavard. Into the middle that finds Kimmich. Out to the left side towards Kingsley Coman. Squares the defender up. One-on-one against him. Shimmies on his right foot. Switches it out to the right side towards Cancelo. Left foot into the box towards Choupo-Moting. But it's over here and it goes out for a goal kick on the right side. Because my dad has the TV and the Blues are on and we're on the red button tonight. I'll get a stream up then, I guess. Diggs, I think that's the only way you'll have to do it. BT Sport is the best for Champions League, I would say. I'll be honest with you, I feel like ITV used to do Champions League really well back in the day. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, Champions League used to be on ITV. And that was brilliant. Those nights were brilliant. But don't get me wrong, BT have done well. I do like the pundits that they have on here. Kingsley Coman to take the throwing. On that left-hand side for Bayern Munich. Into Choupo-Moting backwards to Coman. Goes backwards to De Ligt into Upamecano on the centre circle. Out to the right side towards Pavard into Cancelo. Backwards to Pavard here on the centre circle. Switches it out to the left side towards Coman. Coman's got Goretzka ahead of him, but he holds on to the ball here. Shimmies it on his right foot and tries to play it in, but it comes off the Paris Saint-Germain player and it goes up for a Bayern Munich throw it. Do you remember when BT Sport used to be on Freeview so you could see games for free? It was sick. Yes, when they used to even have it on YouTube. I remember when they used to plot the final on YouTube for everyone to watch. UCL and BT Sport, second best bit of UK football on TV. Messi brought down there, free kick, Paris Saint-Germain here on the right side. That's the first touch. First touch Messi's out of the ball and De Ligt just gone straight into the back of him. And it's a free kick, Paris Saint-Germain here on the halfway line. Verratti plays a 1-2 with Messi, goes out wide towards Hakimi. Hakimi into Marquinhos. Marquinhos into Ramos here. Sergio Ramos, former Real Madrid man. Into Mendes. Ramos switches it out wide towards Verratti. Tries to feed the ball over the top towards Messi, who brings the ball under control on the centre circle and brings Danilo into play. Danilo now bringing the ball forward into the Bayern Munich half. Goes out to the left-hand side towards Soler. Mendes tries to play forward to Soler. But it goes out for a Bayern Munich throwing. They still do it for the conference and the Europa Champions League still. All right. Jean Cancelo now to take the throwing here down the left side. 5 minutes played. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 0. Musiala into Matthias De Ligt. Goes out to the left side towards Coman. Coman being held up by Hakimi. Forced to go backwards. Only the final though. And I'm sure on TikTok I saw a football game, but I can't remember which one. Was it the Saudi one with where Ronaldo and Messi played against each other? Like a Saudi superstars or something. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't keep it in play. Goes up for... Sorry, Bayern Munich couldn't keep it in play. Goes up for a Paris Saint-Germain throwing here on this right-hand side. Mendes steps over to take it. Goes short into Neymar. Neymar on the halfway line. Gets away from Cancelo and backwards to Marquinhos. Yeah, that one on YouTube as well. Hakimi into Verratti. Verratti tries to feed it out wide towards Marquinhos, wins the header. Verratti gets away from Goretzka. Tries to feed it into Zier Emery. Sommer into Pavard on this left-hand side. Trying to bring the ball forward. Pavard goes out to that left-hand side towards Coman. Coman brings the ball under control. 1-on-1 against Hakimi. And he's not being direct with him. He goes backwards to Kimmich. Upamecano leads it to Pavard. Out wide here to Cancelo. Cancelo has Sane ahead of him, but it goes backwards to Pavard here on this left-hand side. Into the middle there finds De Ligt on the centre circle. Pavard on this left-hand side. Bringing the ball forward. 1-2 with Sane. Out wide to Cancelo. Backwards to Pavard on the halfway line. Coman's free down that left-hand side, but it's intercepted there by Paris Saint-Germain. And they thread it into Messi on the centre circle. Into Emery on that right side. First time in behind to Neymar. Can he get the head of Cancelo? No, he can't. Bayern Munich come away with the ball. And ladies and gentlemen, AC Milan are a goal up against Tottenham already in that game. It's taken them 7 minutes and they're already a goal up. Kimmich now in the centre circle, bringing the ball forward here for Bayern Munich. Out to that left-hand side towards Musiala. Backwards to De Ligt. Upamecano now on the ball on the centre circle. Comes out to the right side towards Sane. Coming deep to pick up the ball. Backwards to Pavard into Upamecano. Bringing the ball forward into the Paris Saint-Germain half. First time out to that left-hand side towards Kingsley Coman. 1-on-1 against Hakimi. Feeds the ball in behind towards Sane. Can he keep the ball in play? Yes, he does. He goes backwards to Coman. Coman into the box. Back post is Cancelo, but it's headed away by Danilo Pavard with a shot on the volley. It's cleared away. It were on Sky Sports YouTube channel without commentary, and it were on PSG with YouTube channel with both French and English commentary on the English channel. It was on some random channels with Arabic commentary. Here we go with Kimpembe. Sorry, not Kimpembe. It's Verratti trying to bring the ball forward. Ramos. Sommer. Into the middle, finds Danilo. Danilo gets away from Choupo-Moting. Tries to feed it into Neymar. Comes back to Danilo. Out to the center side towards Sommer. But it's intercepted by Upamecano. And by Munich win the ball back here on the left-hand side. 9 minutes played, ladies and gentlemen. I watched it on PSG. I need context. Pavard now on the ball here on the right side in the Paris Saint-Germain half. Goes backwards. You can see what Paris Saint-Germain are doing when Bayern Munich have the ball. They go to a flat 4-4-2. No commentary makes me confused. Here we go with Pavard on the centre circle into Choupo-Moting. Finds Musiala with a flick out to that left side towards Coman. He gets the ball into the box towards Goretzka, but it's headed away. And he's going to... Musiala wins the ball back into Choupo-Moting, into Musiala. Gets himself in the box by Ramos. Just sticks a foot out. Marquinhos into Emery. But it's intercepted again by Bayern Munich, and Marquinhos goes out to Hakimi on that right side. Marquinhos with a clear down the line. Emery can't keep the ball in play. Messi will try and get there, but Matthias De Ligt goes back to Upamecano. 1-0 AC Milan. You're right there, Saad. We just saw the notification come up on the BT screen. Don't remind me that my team is losing, please. Ball switched out to the right side towards Cancelo. 1-on-1 against Mendes. Right foot into the box, but Donnarumma's there to gather it in his hands. And Paris Saint-Germain will restart the game here on the right side. Into Neymar. Neymar gets away from Goretzka. Out to that right side towards Messi. Messi's got Emery ahead of him, but he gets away from Coman and he tries with the ball. He's got Emery to his right and he finds him. 1-on-1 against De Ligt. But he couldn't keep it in play, and it goes up for a throwing down the left-hand side for Bayern Munich. 10 minutes played. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 0. Coman steps over to take the throwing here. They're playing a 3-4-2-1 Bayern Munich. Verratti with the header, headed away by Goretzka. Musiala brings the ball under control, and Kimmich finds the pass into Pavard down the left-hand side, first time into Cancelo. How did Man City let Cancelo leave? That is the biggest madness I've ever heard. Upamecano goes out to the left-hand side towards Coman. Coman holds the ball up and comes backwards to Kimmich on the centre circle. Pavard to his right. And Upamecano now brings the ball forward. Out to the right side towards Cancelo. Feeds it in behind towards Sane. Can he get the header? Ramos. No, he can't. It goes out for a throwing. I put Spurs game on, not bothered to wait for Sky to let me watch Birmingham. Sane now on the ball. Backwards to Upamecano here on the left-hand side. He gets away from Neymar. Out to the right side towards Cancelo. Backwards to Pavard. Pavard back to Cancelo into Musiala can't get away from Danilo, but Musiala's battling it back. Danilo is there to hold on to the ball on the right side, and he goes down far too easily. Free kick Paris Saint-Germain on the right side. Need to do homework. Verratti now picking the ball up very deep for Paris Saint-Germain. Is he the man that's going to be linking up the play for them? Hakimi on the ball into Verratti. First time into Lionel Messi. Out wide towards Hakimi, but it's intercepted there by Coman, and Coman puts his hands up, gets away from Verratti. Goretzka finds Musiala down the left side. It's Choupo-Moting who gets himself into the box. Tries to twinkle toe his way around the players. But the offside flag does go up. And Paris Saint-Germain restart the game, but again it's intercepted, and it's Coman now who gets away from Verratti into the middle towards Sane, but it's intercepted there by Soler, and Ramos plays a 1-2 with him, and Soler brings the ball forward into Messi on the centre circle, goes out to the right side towards Messi, bringing the ball forward out to the centre side towards Neymar. Can he bring the ball under control? Yes, he does. This is the first time they found themselves in the Bayern Munich box. Messi takes it in his stride, but it's cleared away by Goretzka. And Cancelo now has the ball here on this left-hand side. Floats it over the top towards Musiala, who brings the ball under control. Backwards to Kimmich. Pavard on, Matthias De Ligt on this left-hand side. First time into Coman. Coman 1-1 against Hakimi. But he slows it down. He's not run once at him. He's gathered the ball about 4 times on that left-hand side, and he just stands up against Hakimi, and he doesn't even drive at him. Interesting question, but what made you fall in love with football? Digster, what made me fall in love with football? I can tell you which player made me fall in love with football. David Beckham, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho definitely made me fall in love with the flair of football. But what made me fall in love with football? I just think it was seeing goals. Seeing how players celebrated when they scored. You know, back in the day, Alan Shearer in the Premier League. You think of the United team, David Beckham from a free kick. And it's just madness. What made you fall in love, Digster? What made you all fall in love? Anyone in the chat? What made you fall in love with football? Was there a particular game that you remember? I remember in 2005 watching the Champions League final and losing my absolute shit when Liverpool managed to come back and win. Danilo into Mendes. First time into Neymar. Returns it back to Mendes. Feeds it into Soler. And he switches it out wide to Messi on the centre circle and brings the ball forward into the Bayern Munich. Better football here by Paris Saint-Germain. Messi into the path of Soler here on the left-hand side. 1-1 against Kimmich. Back to Messi, but it's a misplaced pass. And Matthias De Ligt's there to win it back. And Sane comes away with the ball. But it's far too slow by Sane. And Danilo wins it back. Here we go with Marquinhos. Out to the right side. Zaire Emery, Messi, Hakimi, Comes back with some Marquinhos on the right side. One minute, a United fan, David Beckham. David Beckham and Ryan Giggs, they could have put on any shirt and I would have supported that team. Goes out to that right side towards Hakimi. They could have played for West Ham. They could have played for Liverpool. They could have played for Bolton, Blackburn. They could have played for Portsmouth. It was just them two players. I fell in love with them. I fell in love with them two. Without a doubt. 16 minutes played. Paris Saint-Germain 0. Bayern Munich 0 here on Couch Sports Football. Sergio Ramos here on the right side, holding on to the ball here into Danilo, returns it back to Ramos. Ramos now taking out his feet and he's bringing the ball into the Bayern Munich half, goes out to the left hand side towards Soler, and it goes out for a throw in here for Bayern Munich, taken quickly into the path of Pavard. Pavard into the path of Upamecano on the centre circle. Now Bayern Munich, they win the ball back, they keep in possession of the ball, but they're moving. When they get to the final third, it's so... They just slow it down. Coman now, 1-1 against Hakimi, and he gets the better of it. Out to the right side towards Choupo-Moting. Out to Coman down the left-hand side, 1-1 against Hakimi. Tries to go around the outside this time. Puts the ball into box, but there's no one there for Paris Saint-Germain. It's headed away by Ramos, and it's Cancelo who'll pick up the ball here. Gets away from Mendes. Backwards to Pavard here. Tries to return it back to Cancelo, and he gets there. 1-1 against Mendes. Into the middle, finds Kimmich. Backwards to Cancelo here on the right side. Upamecano now the ball here. Tries to feed it out to that left hand side towards Coman, but it's headed away by Messi. And Coman will pick up the ball and go backwards to Delay on the halfway line. Upamecano on the centre circle. 1-2 with Kimmich. Out to the right side towards Pavard again. Coman is free down the right side, but he comes towards Cancelo. Musiala returns it back to Cancelo. But Paris Saint-Germain win it back. And Mendes is brought down, free kick here on the right side. I like the Champions League, but don't at the same time. Care to explain, Digster? Let me know what you're thinking. Here we go with Verratti. Comes out to Hakimi down the right side. Tries to go around the outside of Coman, and he does, but Verratti couldn't keep it in play. It goes out for a Bayern Munich throwing down the left-hand side. Upamecano now on the ball. Into the path of Delay into Pavard, who finds himself on the centre circle, bringing the ball forward into the middle towards Choupo-Moting, but he couldn't find the pass to Musiala, and Bayern Munich come away with the ball. Sorry, Paris Saint-Germain come away with the ball. And Zaire Emery is brought down, free kick, Paris Saint-Germain. I'm busy midweek evenings, no time to watch footy. I get what you mean, Digster. I get what you mean. Doing streaming of commentary like I do. So yesterday I had a stream, today I have a stream, tomorrow I have a stream, Thursday I have a stream, Friday I'm free, Saturday 2 streams, Sunday 2 streams. So that's 6 days out of the week I'm streaming. Coman on the ball on the left hand side, backwards to Delay into the middle, finds Kimmich on the halfway line. Kimmich looking for some movement, and he goes backwards to Delay on the halfway line. Switches it over the top to the right side towards Cancelo, but it's headed away by Mendes. Danilo brings the ball under control and tries to bring it forward. He manages to find Neymar, and it comes out to the left-hand side. Neymar now bringing the ball forward here. 1-on-1 against Pavard. Puts his head down, tries to go down the left-hand side, but he's brought down. Neymar goes down holding his head. Someone needs to do a concussion check on that one. He went down like he was 360 no-scope there. And it's Kingsley Coman now bringing the ball forward here. It's Bayern Munich going to counter here. Choupo-Moting makes a run through the middle. Musiala's free down the right. Sorry, Sane is free down the right side. But again, he slows it down. And Paris Saint-Germain lose the ball. Neymar still on the ground here. Who are you doing on Saturday? Well, I got 2 games on Saturday. I have the midday kickoff, which is, I'll tell you right now, the midday kickoff, which is Aston Villa against Arsenal, and then the 5:30 kickoff, which is Newcastle against Liverpool. Sunday we have the 2 o'clock kickoff, which is United against Leicester, and the 4:30 kickoff, Tottenham against Manchester City. West Ham. I thought Neymar took that kind of play out of his I thought he stopped doing that. Off school next week, so you've got half term next week, have you, Dixon? I know a lot of kids around my area, they've got half term this week. If Neymar's got a head injury, surely he should be coming off the pitch. Or it was not that bad. Was it not that bad in the end? Danilo backwards to Ramos, comes out to the shine side towards Hakimi, and Hakimi has space to bring the ball forward, but very reluctant to bring it forward. Coman forces him backwards to Marquinhos, and Marquinhos comes back to Donnarumma here on the shine side. Donnarumma into Mendes. Sorry, into Danilo. Back to Mendes. Tries to go down the outside of Cancelo, but he forces him out for a throwing. Here we go with Pavard here. Into the middle, finds Kimmich. Kimmich turns and brings the ball forward, and Neymar brings him down. It's a free kick for Bayern Munich. I'm doing homework. It's hard to watch footy and do homework at the same time, lol. Dude, I get what you mean. I remember those days, pretending to be revising. You'd hold the book. You'd hold the book up like this, so the TV's in front of you. Imagine where I'm looking now is a TV, and you'd hold the book up like this and pretend like you're reading. You know, to make as if you're, you know, doing the homework and whatnot. Reading your, reading, you know, doing your revision and whatnot. I remember those days. Yeah, that was my sticker book, Digster. I did through the World Cup. I still need to stick some of them down, you know. Here we go with Coman down the left hand side, holds onto the ball, comes backwards to Pavard. Sorry, delay into Upamecano on the centre circle. Lays it into the path of Pavard. Pavard on the centre circle into Kimmich. Comes out to the shine side towards Sane, and Sane puts his head up. Comes out wide to Cancelo. Backwards to Sane. Tries to feed it into the middle towards Choupo-Moting, but it comes off the Paris Saint-Germain player, and it goes out for a throwing by Munich restart. Kimmich into Sane on the halfway line. Bringing the ball forward, and goes out to the left hand side towards Musiala. Backwards to Delay. Here we go with Upamecano now, bringing the ball forward into the Paris Saint-Germain half. Tries to thread it in between the line, but he only finds Ramos, and Verratti comes away with the ball, and he does well to bring the ball forward, but he just did that one too many, and Paris Saint-Germain win it back, and it goes all the way back to Sommer. Out to the left-hand side towards Upamecano. Kimmich now on the left-hand side. Goes backwards to Sommer. And it's now Upamecano on the ball. Bringing the ball forward here down the left-hand side. Into Musiala on the Goretzka on the halfway line. He's got Coman to his left and he finds him. Coman with the ball over the top to the right side towards Cancelo, who brings the ball under control. Mendes comes over to cover. Cancelo goes onto his left foot, back onto his right, back onto his left. Into the left finds Kimmich. Kimmich out to the left side towards Coman. Coman left foot volley. Straight into the hands of his keeper. It's one of them online ones. Dude, I never had it online back in my day. Homework was in a book. Hakimi hits it off Coman, and it goes out for a Paris Saint-Germain throwing here. Down the right side, 25 minutes played. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 0 here on Cloud Sports Football. Messi into the middle finds Danilo. Danilo now has space to bring the ball forward into Neymar on the halfway line, who's brought down by Pavard, and that's going to be a yellow card, surely. Surely Pavard gets a yellow card for that. He just goes straight into the back of it. Soler gets the yellow card. Oh no, it's Pavard. Benjamin Pavard there gets a yellow card for that foul on Neymar. Just goes straight to the back of him. No intention to play the ball or anything. Paris Saint-Germain restart here with Danilo. Tries to feed in behind to Mendes, but Cancelo's there and he feeds up a Meccano here on the left-hand side. Delay on the ball. Out to that left-hand side towards Upamecano. Goretzka makes a run in behind, but he goes short to Kimmich. Kimmich on the left-hand side on the centre circle. Bring the ball forward into the Paris Saint-Germain half. He goes out to the right side towards Pavard. Out wide to Cancelo. Cancelo has Sane ahead of him, but he goes backwards to Kimmich. Kimmich into the middle finds Sane into Choupo-Moting. Out wide here towards Pavard. First time into Musiala. Can he get the header? Ramos? No, he can't. And it goes out for a corner down the right side. Corner here for Bayern Munich down the right side. 27 minutes played. Bayern Munich have had the possession of the ball, but they've not really created any chances. Can they create from this corner? Joshua Kimmich steps over. He gives the signal. Right foot into the box towards the back post. Headed away by Marquinhos. Neymar flicks it into the path of Coman. And Coman's volleys over the bar and it goes out for a goal kick here on this right side for Paris Saint-Germain. Misplaced pass. Musiala, 1-2 with Sane. Can't get the end of the pass. It falls to Coman. Free kick given by Munich on the edge of the box down that left-hand side. Now, we are on the 28th minute, ladies and gentlemen. Bayern Munich have a free kick just on the left-hand side here on the edge of the box. Lionel Messi stands there watching Joshua Kimmich. What are they going to do here from this free kick? Sane steps over this free kick as well. Does it suit the right footer? Does it suit the left footer? We'll have to wait and see. Can they get a goal here in the first half by Munich? They have a free kick down the left-hand side. Sane and Kimmich step over it. Kimmich to take it and it comes off the wall and goes out for a corner down the left-hand side. Spurs are pushing now, but slowly. Kimmich steps over to take the corner down the left-hand side. 29 minutes played. Paris Saint-Germain 0. Bayern Munich 0 here on Couch Sports Football. Can Bayern Munich get a goal here on the 29th minute? Joshua Kimmich steps over, gives a signal. Right foot near post. Choupo-Moting's there to win the header, but Neymar heads it out of the box. And Coman heads it into the path of Cancelo here on the centre circle. Out to the side towards Pavard. Pavard holds on to the ball, but loses it here to Neymar, but the referee pulls it back for a free kick for Paris Saint-Germain. Ball switched out to the left-hand side towards Coman. Right foot into the box towards this right-hand side. I think it's Danilo who wins the header. Oh no, he heads it. Why Choupo-Moting? Donnarumma now restarts here on the 30th minute, ladies and gentlemen. Paris Saint-Germain 0. Bayern Munich 0 here on Couch Sports Football. Champions League football between these two European teams who will want to win this trophy. Musiala does well to get on the end of the pass, but Verratti's shot, Musiala's shot is blocked by Verratti. And it goes up for a corner down the right side. 30 minutes played. Bayern Munich with a corner down this right hand side of the pitch. Kimmich steps over to take the corner. Gives the signal. Right foot into the box. Oh, and the referee pulls it back for a free kick. San Siro, great atmosphere. Oh, without a doubt. The fact that that stadium, it looks so weird from the outside. It looks so weird. Something like out of a sci-fi movie. But the stadium is absolutely beautiful. And the atmosphere that it generates is something else. Here we go with Ramos into Mendes. Mendes into Soler. Soler finds it to Danilo. Danilo does well to bring the ball under control. Neymar is ahead of him, but it goes back to Mendes. Mendes into Neymar, but he intercepted by Pavard. And Sane brings the ball forward, but it's misplaced. And Paris Saint-Germain win the ball back with Mendes here on the right side, who tries to bring the ball forward, but again, intercepted there by Kimmich. And it goes out for a Paris Saint-Germain throwing here on the right side. But he passes it straight into the path of Goretzka. Danilo's there to win the ball back. And he goes backwards to Marquinhos here on the right side. Hakimi into Zaire Emery. Messi under half and bring the ball forward. Emery making the run off the ball. But it goes short to Verratti. Out wide to Emery. Backwards to Messi. Out wide to Hakimi. Leaves it to Verratti. Verratti into Emery. Emery holds onto the ball. Backwards to Verratti. Into the path of Messi. Choupo-Moting coming over to apply pressure. Messi does well to hold on to the ball. Verratti into Emery. Back to Messi. Messi holding the ball up. Can't get away from Kimmich, and Bayern Munich come away with the ball here with Musiala on the centre circle. Into the path of Sane. Sane finds himself out wide here to Cancelo. And again, Bayern Munich slow it down far too easily and allow Paris Saint-Germain back into position. Here we go with Kimmich. Out to the right side towards Pavard. Pavard right foot into the box towards Choupo-Moting. But it's easy for Marquinhos to clear away, and Danilo heads it on. Delay into the path of Upamecano on the centre circle. Out to the right side towards Cancelo. Backwards to Upamecano. And it's now Kimmich who switches it again out to that left side towards Coman. And Coman finds himself 1-1 against Hakimi. Shimmies it on his right foot. And his shot is wide. Goal kick for Paris Saint-Germain here on the right side. And I think Paris Saint-Germain will be happy with Bayern Munich taking pot shots outside the box. I don't think they'll care about that. Here we go with Donnarumma on the ball. Into the path of Ramos here on the right side. Ramos holds onto it here. Looking for some movement. Has Messi to his right. Who would have thought you'd say that? Plays a 1-2 with Verratti. And it comes out to that left-hand side to Ramos. Ramos on the right side. Bringing the ball forward into the path of Danilo. Mendes is free down that left-hand side, but it goes backwards to Ramos. Paris Saint-Germain just need to keep possession of the ball, just move it about. They're allowing Bayern Munich to win the ball off them far too easily. Verratti on the centre circle into Messi. Messi into the path of Soler. Back to Messi. Messi takes it in his stride. Gets away from the defenders. Can he get on the end of it? No, he can't. Because Pavard is there and he heats it out for a throwing. But that little bit of Messi magic came into play there on the 35th minute. Here we go with Mendes to take the throwing for Paris Saint-Germain here on this left-hand side. Goes backwards to Marquinhos on the centre circle. Into the path of Emery. Verratti now. Sees the ball over the top, but is headed away. And Cancelo flicks it on, but it only finds Danilo. Danilo now into Neymar. Neymar now one-on-one against the defender. Into the path of Soler. Backwards to Danilo. Out to the center side. Finds Mendes. Mendes one-on-one against the defender. Holds onto the ball. Backwards to Danilo. Into the middle finds Verratti. Verratti into Messi. Out to Danilo. Onto the left-hand side. Who switches it out to Emery on that right side. Emery into Hakimi. Hakimi one-on-one against Musiala. This is a problem Paris Saint-Germain have. They don't have recognized striker. They have Neymar and Messi playing up front. So they can't whip balls into them. They have to try and play it into their feet or try and get it on the counter. Verratti on the centre circle. Into the path of Marquinhos. Backwards to Ramos on the centre circle. Danilo out wide here to Verratti on the right side. Bring the ball into the Bayern Munich half. Neymar can't get away from Kimmich. And it comes off the Paris Saint-Germain player and it goes out for a Bayern Munich throwing. And just a little bit of Messi magic coming there. Gets away from Musiala, gets away from Cancelo. But it couldn't get away from Pavard. But that's what they need to do. They need to try and catch these, isolate these players. Neymar needs to get one-on-one with player. Messi needs to get one-on-one with someone. Emery needs to try and get there. So does Salah. But they need to keep possession of the ball to do that. Here we go with Bayern Munich on the ball. Out to the right side is Cancelo. He tries to pass it into the middle towards Choupo-Moting, but it comes off the Paris Saint-Germain player and it goes out for a throwing. Pavard into Sane. Backwards to Pavard. Out to the right side towards Cancelo. Pavard into the middle towards Kimmich. And he goes all the way back to Sommer. Very cleverly done there by Joshua Kimmich. Upamecano now on the ball. Out to the right side towards Pavard, who brings the ball forward. Tries to put it over the top towards Choupo-Moting, but Ramos is there. And Mendes now comes away with the ball here. Out for a Paris Saint-Germain throwing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, football pundits around the world, how are we doing? It's your boy Adam here live on Couch Sports Football. Are you a Paris Saint-Germain fan? Are you a Bayern Munich fan? Are you a Liverpool fan from Ireland? Or do you support someone else? Let me know in the chat with a long throwing in towards Verratti down the left-hand side. Upamecano comes over to cover. Verratti holds onto the ball here. Backwards to Mendes, but Cancelo's there. And he finds Pavard. Kimmich. Backwards to Pavard here on the right side. Into the path of De Ligt here. Bringing the ball forward. Squares it into Pavard. Kimmich. Out to the right side towards Upamecano. Out to the right side towards Musiala. Into the middle finds Upamecano via the ball over the top towards Choupo-Moting. But Ramos is there again to win the header and it goes out for a throwing. I wonder what PSG were thinking. We want Soler like he's not good enough for Paris Saint-Germain. Do you know what? He does a job though. He does a job. Kimmich has the ball here in a central position. Danilo applying the pressure, comes backwards to De Ligt. And it goes out to the left side towards Coman. Coman 1-1 against Hakimi. And again, he goes backwards. Coman just doesn't have the confidence to take on Hakimi one-on-one. Here we go with Upamecano. Out to the right side towards Cancelo. One-on-one against Mendes. Comes off him, goes out for a throw-in. Here we go with Upamecano on the centre circle, bringing the ball forward. Goes out to the left side towards Coman, who's now got space to bring it forward. Tries to put the ball into the box towards Goretzka. And it goes out for a goal kick here on the right side. Oh no, it comes off Ramos. Ramos heads it out for a corner down that left-hand side for Bayern Munich. Approaching the 40th minute, and for all Bayern Munich's possession, they've not really created much in this game. They get themselves in the final third, and then it's like a misplaced pass. So they slow it down and allow Paris Saint-Germain to get into position, and that corner's wasted because Danilo finds Messi on that right-hand side. Into the middle, Danilo. Danilo turns backwards to Ramos. Out to the center side is Mendes. Mendes, 1-on-1 against the defender. Emery makes a running behind. He's running with the ball. Oh, and Son is just there. And Sommer gathers it in his hands here on this left-hand side. Kimmich on the ball here on this left-hand side. Into the path of Pavard. Pavard brings the ball forward into the Paris Saint-Germain half. Plays a 1-2 with Cancelo. And he holds on to the ball here. 40th minute played. 5 minutes out of 45 to go plus added time. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 0 here on Couch Sports Football. Soler, backwards to Mendes, into Ramos, in his own box. Switches it out wide towards Hakimi. Brings the ball under control, tries to feed it into Emery. Emery tries to find a return pass. Can Hakimi keep it alive? Yes, he does, but he can't win the ball back. And it falls to Messi on the centre circle, into Danilo. Verratti now has time to bring the ball forward. Neymar's in behind, can he get the head of the keeper? No, he can't. Sommer is there to clear it away. Verratti's still on the ground here. Bayern Munich will restart here with 3.5 minutes of the 45 to go, plus added time. Upamecano on the ball here. Bringing the ball forward. Into the path of Pavard. Pavard goes into Cancelo. Kimmich. Into the path of Upamecano. Lays it into Delay out to the left hand side towards Goretzka. Goretzka holds onto the ball. Plays it into Musiala. Backwards to Delay. Delay into Musiala down that left hand side. Goes backwards to Upamecano on the centre circle. Tries to feed it first time in between the lines to Goretzka, and he does. But Goretzka's forced to go backwards, and it comes out to Cancelo on the right side. Backwards to Sane. Picking it up deep into Kimmich. Kimmich turns. Returns it back to Sane, who takes it in his stride. Goes round the outside of Verratti into the path of Coman. Coman 1-1 against Hakimi. What's he going to do this time? He gets the better of him. Right foot into the box. Choupo-Moting can't get there. He's heading away. It falls to Kimmich. Right foot shot is saved by Donnarumma on the right side. You should be an MUTV commentator. Dude, MUTV? I wish. I wish I could just commentate for a living. That's my aim. My aim is to become a football commentator, like on the TV. That's my aim, without a doubt. Ramos on the right side. Danilo forced to go backwards to Donnarumma, and he just hits it high up into the air. Goretzka wins the header, but Danilo brings the ball under control, only for Sane to win it back. Can't keep it in play, goes out for a Paris Saint-Germain throwing here on the right side. Mendes to take the throwing here. Mendes into Soler, back to Mendes. Switches it out wide towards Hakimi on the right side. Into Messi. Messi has space now to bring the ball forward. Emery makes it only behind, but Messi holds on to it. Tries to feed it into Neymar, but he couldn't get there. Pavard does. Upamecano finds Goretzka backwards to Kimmich. Kimmich on the left-hand side. 1 minute left of the 45 to go plus added time. It's Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 0 with Kimmich on the ball. Cancelo into Sane. Holds onto the ball well, gets away from Ramos, backwards to Kimmich, out to Musiala down the left-hand side. Coman is free ahead of him. Musiala against Emery. Tries to go around the inside this time. Into Cancelo. Cancelo 1-1 against Mendes. Can't get away from Mendes, and Mendes does well to get away from Musiala and brings Neymar into play down the right side. Into Soler. Soler has Verratti free, but he goes out to the centre side towards Mendes, and Kimmich is tracking back. Mendes 1-1 against Kimmich. He's got Messi in the box, but there's no one else there. Into the middle finds Neymar. Tries to return it back to Mendes. Mendes into Messi. Messi under the just 6-yard box. He's brought down, and Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick on the 44th minute, ladies and gentlemen. Just on the edge of the D, and this is Lionel Messi territory, baby. Lionel Messi territory here on Cal Sports Football. 45th minute. Bayern Munich have had the possession of the ball. I would not be surprised for Paris Saint-Germain to go a goal up from this free kick. Sky Sports, you want someone here? He's cheap, dude. I would do it. Cheaper than what they're paying their current commentators. Crossbar with the cane, hit the bar, but it's offside. 30 meters from distance. It's about 25 yards out, ladies and gentlemen. Has Messi stepped away? Oh no, he's not. Messi and Neymar step over this free kick. There's no way. There's no way Neymar's going to take this free kick. Lionel Messi to take this free kick. Two-man wall in front of the five-man wall. Paris Saint-Germain. Neymar leaves it for Messi. World Cup champion. What's he going to do? Hit the wall. Hit the wall. He hit the wall. And that's half time, ladies and gentlemen. It's Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 0 here on Cow Sports Football. I'm going to take a quick break and I'll see you for the second half. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Second half coming up here on Couch Sports Football. It is Paris Saint-Germain against Bayern Munich. He's on time. Dixter there in the chat. Apologies, Dixter. Sound, my brother. Take it easy. Look after yourself. See you tomorrow for Arsenal against Manchester City. But how are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Second half coming up here in this Champions League game. Bayern Munich keeping possession of the game. As you saw from the stats before, Bayern Munich with 60% possession, 9 attempts. It's what 4 minutes past 1 in the morning. Wow. That's dedication, my brother. That is dedication. But take it easy. We'll see you tomorrow, Saad. We'll see you tomorrow. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate all you that come by and chat in the stream. You guys are absolute legends. Bayern Munich now. Coming out here. Alphonso Davies is coming on here for João Cancelo. So a bit of speed down the right hand side as well as speed down the left hand side. So you have Kingsley Coman and Alphonso Davies. Yeah, so Coman goes down the right. Looks like Kimpembe is also coming on here for Hakimi. So I wonder where that's going to do. Kimpembe is a centre-back. Is he playing right back? Or have they gone 3 at the back? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? What did we think of the first half? So far, are we happy with what we've seen? Do we expect more? Let me know what you think. Paris Saint-Germain shooting from left to right. Bayern Munich from right to left. Let's wait to see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. 2 changes in this game at half-time. Kimpembe coming on for Hakimi and Alphonso Davies coming on for Cancelo. So 2 speedsters on the team for Bayern Munich. They have Coman down the right-hand side. Alphonso Davies down the left-hand side. We'll have to wait and see what comes about with that, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go with Paris Saint-Germain on the ball with Kimpembe. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, in their famous blue kit, shooting from left to right. And Bayern Munich from right to left. And what is going on with that flair behind the Bayern Munich goal? 4 months until my birthday, 5th of July. I will be 19 years old. 5th of July. My brother, 19. Still a baby. Still a baby. What are you doing? You're supposed to be going to bed, Sound. Ramos now on the ball. Into the path of Verratti here on the left-hand side. First time into Emery, but Emery's pass is intercepted and it falls to Sane. Comes out to the left-hand side towards Davies. Davies first time into Sane. Sane turns. Takes a year for him to turn. Backwards to Delay out to the left-hand side towards Davies. I'm off to shower. I will listen to radio commentary on my phone. Your stream's still open, brother. I appreciate that. Here we go with Pavard. Out to that right side towards Coman. 1-on-1 against Mendes. Maybe he'll do more one-on-ones this time. He struggled against Hakimi. He just didn't have the confidence to take it one-on-one against him, Coman. But now he's up against Mendes. We'll wait to see what he does this time. Here we go with Pavard on the ball in the Paris Saint-Germain half. First time into Sane, but it's intercepted there by Mendes, who brings the ball forward. He gets away from Coman, and he's trying to get away from Pavard. He's got the speed to get away from him. He gets there ahead of him, and he's brought down. And that's going to be a free kick, Paris Saint-Germain, down that left-hand side, and possibly a yellow card. Possibly a yellow card. Did well to get ahead of him. Here we go with a free kick down that left-hand side for Paris Saint-Germain. Now, it's not from a shooting position. So, Messi stepped away. Neymar steps over to take it. Neymar on the 47th minute. Look at the flares going off there. Neymar gives the signal. Right foot into the box, headed away by Goretzka. Paris Saint-Germain will keep it alive here with Kimpembe on the centre circle. Oh, loses the ball and Bayern Munich come away with it here with Choupo-Moting on the center side. He's got Sonny to his right. He's 1-on-1 against Ramos. He gets away from Marquinhos. Sorry, Emery, but Marquinhos is there tracking back and Paris Saint-Germain win it back, and that was nearly in behind Bayern Munich from a mistake by Kimpembe. But Messi comes away with the ball here now. Can't find Emery, and it falls to Alphonso Davies. Here we go with Upamecano. Into Musiala, can't get away from Ramos. Ramos takes it out of his feet, drives with the ball into the Bayern Munich off, out to Messi down the right side. Messi now bringing the ball forward, 1-on-1 against Kimmich. Lays it into the pass of Danilo. Danilo finds Neymar. Neymar has Soler to his left. Can he get himself into the box? Yes, he does. Holds onto the ball here. Pavard forces him backwards. And Soler comes into the path of Neymar. Neymar now bringing it central into Danilo. Backwards to Kimpembe on the centre circle. 1-2 with Danilo. Out to that left-hand side towards Kimpembe. Neymar picks it up. Into the path of Marquinhos down this left-hand side. Marquinhos. First time into Emery. Emery against Davis. Turns him and gets away from him. And he tries to the ball down the right side. I think it's Goretzka who's tracking back. Ball points in the middle towards Neymar. And it goes out for a corner down the right side. It comes off Upamecano, that corner. PSG have a corner down the right side now in the 49th minute. Neymar takes it short to Messi. Back to Neymar. Goes backwards to Kimpembe into the path of Mendes. Over the top towards Danilo, but Sommer's there to punch it away. Can Messi get there? But outside flag goes up. And Bayern Munich will restart the game here on the right side. Yeah, he's offside. Oof. Oof, he did go straight into Danilo there from that. 50 minutes played. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 0. Danilo here getting some treatment on the 6-yard box. He got absolutely clattered into by Sommer. He's back up on his feet. What do you guys think? If it stays 0-0, who benefits from the point? I think Paris Saint-Germain benefit more than Bayern Munich. Sommer now to take the free kick here on this right side. Goes short to Upamecano. And Upamecano now brings it forward. You can see Musiala, Choupo-Moting and Sane, the three in the middle. Coman and Alphonso Davies out wide, and it makes its way out to Davis. Marquinhos comes over to cover. Goretzka now into the path of Kimmich. Kimmich holds onto the ball, comes backwards to De Ligt on the halfway line. Upamecano now on the ball. Out to that right side towards Pavard. Coman. Backwards to Pavard. Into Upamecano on the centre circle. Out to the centre side towards De Ligt. De Ligt holds onto the ball and feeds Goretzka. Goretzka first time into Choupo-Moting. Takes it in his stride. Ramos comes over to cover. Backwards to Davis. Davis left foot into the box. Back post is Coman. First time shot is into the back of the net. And Kingsley Coman, ladies and gentlemen, scores with an absolute beauty of a volley to make it 1-0 Bayern Munich. And it's just a stretch of play, ladies and gentlemen. It makes its way down to this left-hand side. And Bayern Munich whip a ball in back post towards Kingsley Coman. And he's so calm on the ball, ladies and gentlemen. He just side foots it on the volley. No one is there applying the pressure. Mendes gets pulled in by, I think it's Musiala who drags him in. Yes, it is. He gets dragged in by Musiala's run. Doesn't see Coman is free on the right side, and Coman on the volley side foots it past Donnarumma with ease, and Donnarumma should do better, and Bayern Munich are a goal up. Here we go with Paris Saint-Germain, who are a goal down here on Cal Sports Football. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 1 here, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bayern Munich win the ball back with Musiala into Sane, who gets away from Ramos, and he's brought down there, and the game carries on here with Donnarumma. Mendes into Neymar. Neymar gets away from Upamecano, but he can't get away from Kimmich. And it falls to Delay on the centre circle. Delay now into Goretzka. Bringing the ball forward. That's interceptor side towards Alphonso Davies. Into Kimmich on the centre circle, and he switches it out wide towards Coman. And Coman, the goal scorer, is now 1-1 against Mendes. And he puts his head up and goes on the outside with ease across the 6-yard box. Ramos is forced to stick a foot out. And it goes out for Bayern Munich throwing down the right side. And here we go with Kylian Mbappe now to come on, ladies and gentlemen. For Carlos Soler. Let's see how fit Mbappe is. And Fabian Ruiz is coming on. Now they've brought in a central midfielder and a winger in Kylian Mbappe. And they've taken off Soler and Emery. Here we go with Kimmich. Left foot into the box towards Goretzka, headed away by Ramos. Danilo gets the head of Musiala. Messi now on the ball over the top towards Neymar on that left hand side. Neymar brings the ball forward. He's got Mbappe to his right. 1-on-1 against Pavard. Kimmich is tracking back. He gets himself into the box. Neymar, but Kimmich does well to win it back. And he clears their way into the path of Coman down the right side. Upamecano tries to feed it to Choupo-Moting, but Kimpembe is there and it falls to Ruiz. Messi on the ball. Into Ruiz. Messi makes another off the ball. Tries to feed it into Neymar, but it's intercepted and it falls to Goretzka, who gets away from Verratti, and it comes out to the right side towards Coman. Advantage plays Coman on the centre circle out to the centre side towards Choupo-Moting, but Ramos is there. And Marquinhos now finds Danilo on the centre circle. Now this game's starting to get a bit end to end, and Bayern Munich needs to be careful that they do not concede so early after scoring. Verratti loses the ball and it falls to Kimmich on the centre circle. Intercepted there by Ruiz. Here we go with Messi into Danilo. Over the top towards Neymar. Mbappe on the ball here on the right side. Feeds it into Neymar, but it's behind him, and Coman has the ball a bit too eager there by Kylian Mbappe. Alphonso Davies on the ball here on the right side. Backwards to De Ligt. 1-2 with Verratti. All the way back to the keeper, Sommer. Pavard on the ball. Backwards to the keeper here on the right side. Into the middle finds De Ligt. Alphonso Davies tries to feed in behind towards Choupo-Moting, but Ramos is there, couldn't keep it under control. And it goes out for a Bayern Munich throwing here on the left-hand side. 58 minutes played. It's funny how Davies comes on straight as Mbappe came in. Davies actually came on before Mbappe. Davies came in at half-time. Mbappe came on because they were a goal down, trying to see if he can recover something. Mbappe, Neymar and Messi are not fit. They're playing out of necessity. Upamecano loses the ball there to Danilo, and he makes his way out to the left side towards Mbappe, but De Ligt's there quick and hits it out for a throw-in. Mendes steps over to take the throwing here. 59th minute. Mendes on the halfway line, looking for some movement from the throwing into Neymar, but it's headed away by Kimmich into the path of Choupo-Moting, who can't get away from Danilo, and he finds Ruiz. Mendes, Kimpembe, Ramos, into the path of Marquinhos. Back to Ramos here on the edge of his own box, out to Verratti here on this left-hand side. Goretzka comes over to pressure, so does Alphonso Davies, and he loses the ball. Davies into the path of Choupo-Moting, leaves it to Musiala, backwards to Kimmich. Kimmich has Sane to his right, and Goretzka, he holds on to the ball. Kimmich, right foot is over the pot. Makes his way all the way back to Sommer here on the right side, and he feeds Pavard on the edge of his own box, who he hits it first time down the line. And Ramos goes back to Donnarumma here. Kimpembe on the ball here on this left-hand side. 1-2 with Ruiz. Into the middle finds Danilo. Danilo turns into the path of Messi. Goes backwards to Kimpembe. Out to the left-hand side towards Ruiz. Goes into Messi. Messi now into Mbappe. Neymar. Can't get away from the players, and Goretzka comes away with the ball here for Bayern Munich. Into the path of the Paris Saint-Germain half, goes out wide towards Coman. Can he get the head of the defender? Yes, he does. 1-on-1 against Kimpembe. Ball points to the box towards Choupo-Moting, and his first time shot is saved by Donnarumma. Messi now on the halfway line. Goes out to Mendes down the left-hand side. De Ligt comes over to cover. Mendes backwards to Messi. Messi holds onto the ball here into the path of Neymar. Neymar into Mbappe. Tries to feed it back to Messi. Messi tries to get around the players, but Bayern Munich are there to win it back, and it's Sane. Goretzka out to this right side towards Pavard. Into Sane. Holds onto the ball. Danilo applying the pressure, and he goes backwards to Davies. And Davies finds Kimmich in the middle. Kimmich now on the turn. Musiala goes out to that right side towards Coman. Coman holds on to it here. 1-on-1 against Ruiz. Brings it central and gets away with it from. He knocks it forward. Drives with the ball. He's got Verratti ahead of him. Goes out to that right side towards Musiala. 1-on-1 against the defender. Into the middle towards Goretzka. He will go with Sane on the edge of the box. Out to Davies, but it's intercepted there by Marquinhos. And Danilo comes out with the ball. He will go with Paris Saint-Germain with Ramos. Tries to feed it into Neymar, but it's a misplaced pass. And Upamecano's there to win it back. Musiala, gets away from Mendes with ease, and he drives with the ball on the right side, gets himself into the box, into the pass of Choupo-Moting, and it comes off the crossbar. It comes off the crossbar, ladies and gentlemen. Musiala gets away from Mendes. He is struggling down the left-hand side, ladies and gentlemen. He struggled against Coman, and he's now struggling against the young lad Musiala. He needs cover down that left-hand side. How are we all doing in the chat? Where are we all from and who do we support? 63 minutes played. Paris Saint-Germain 0. Bayern Munich 1. Bayern Munich have a corner down the right side. Can they double their lead here? Joshua Kimmich steps over to take it. Gives the signal. Right foot into the box. Heading towards goal by Delip. Punched away by Donnarumma. Choupo-Moting tries to keep it alive, but offside flag goes up. And Paris Saint-Germain restart here on the left-hand side. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Adam here, live on Couch Sports Football. It's your boy bringing you commentary for Champions League football, where we have Bayern Munich taking on Paris Saint-Germain. Ramos on the ball here. Switches it over the top towards Kylian Mbappe on the left-hand side, who brings the ball under control. Coman is there, so is Upamecano. But the flag goes up and Bayern Munich restart here on the right side. 64 minutes played. Musiala now on the ball here. Into the path of Goretzka. Goretzka finds Pavard into the path of Sane. Goes out to the right side towards Coman. 1-1 against Mendes. Left foot into the box towards Pavard, but it's headed away by Ramos. And it goes out for a throw-in. Donnarumma into Ramos. Kimpembe on this left-hand side. Into the path of Danilo. Danilo looking for some movement ahead of him. Finds Verratti. Verratti goes backwards to Kimpembe. Ruiz on the ball. Into the middle finds Mbappe on the halfway line. Looking to spread his legs, but it's intercepted. The referee pulls it back here for a free kick. Neymar brought down. 65th minute. Tries to feed it first time over to Mbappe. But Pavard is there. And it goes all the way back to Davis on the right side. Davis now bringing the ball forward here for Bayern Munich. Into Goretzka, who has time to turn. Can he switch it out to the right side? No, he won't. He'll go to Kimmich. And Kimmich goes out wide towards Upamecano. Into the middle there finds Choupo-Moting. Tries to feed it first time on the top, but Coman was offside. And Paris Saint-Germain will restart here on this left-hand side. 66 minutes played. Ramos now on the ball. Bringing the ball forward here. Into Verratti on the center circle. Verratti finds Ruiz. 1-2 with Neymar. Messi. Goes out to Mendes. Can he keep it in play? No, he can't. Goes out for a Bayern Munich throwing. Coman now to take the throwing here. Into Sane. Sane gets away from the defender. Into the middle finds Goretzka. Goretzka now into Musiala. Leaves it to Sane. Out to the center side towards Davis. 1-1 against Marquinhos. Into the edge of the box towards Goretzka. Lays it into the pass of Kimmich. Kimmich has Coman to his right and he finds him. Coman now 1-1 against Mendes. What's he going to do this time? Comes backwards to Kimmich. Right foot into the box first time. Back post is Davis and it's headed away by Marquinhos. And Davis keeps it alive. Into Musiala. 1-1 against Verratti. Shimmies it on his right foot. Gets away from him. And Sane takes it off him, but it's intercepted there by Neymar. Neymar will bring the ball forward. He needs to get away from one, but he can't get away from two. And it'll fall to Goretzka. Bringing the ball forward now. He's got Davis to his left, but it comes off Verratti. Musiala keeps it alive. Davis. Backwards to Pavard. Pavard into the path of Delay on the center circle. Out to the left hand side towards Davis. Davis returns it back to Pavard. Here we go with Kimmich. First time into Musiala, but returns it back to Kimmich. Out to the left hand side is Davis. 1-on-1 against Marquinhos. Backwards to Pavard. Pavard, right foot. Holds onto the ball. Tries to feed it in between the lines, but Marquinhos is there. He's brought down. Free kick, Paris Saint-Germain. How are we doing in the chat, guys? Paris Saint-Germain restart with Kimpembe here. Backwards to Donnarumma. Donnarumma holds onto the ball and returns it back to Kimpembe. Out to the left-hand side towards Ruiz. Ruiz coming deep to pick up the ball. Gets away from the marker and he brings the ball forward. Into the middle, finds Messi on the centre circle. Returns it back to Ruiz, who takes it in his stride. He's got Messi to his right, but he goes into Marquinhos, who tries to feed the ball over the top towards Mbappe, but Upamecano is there. And he clears it away, only for Messi to win it back. Marquinhos into Messi. Messi tries to feed it into the middle, but it's intercepted. Messi wins it back here and gets away from Goretzka. He's got Kimmich alongside him. He drives with the ball into Mbappe. Out wide to Ruiz. Ruiz left foot into the edge towards Neymar. Takes it in his stride. Tries the back heel to Mendes to keep it alive. Tries to return it back to Neymar. And he does well, but he can't get away from Upamecano. And Bayern Munich come away with the ball with Choupo-Moting. Coman brought down Mendes. That's going to be a yellow card shortly. Or is it Kimpembe? Kimpembe to get a yellow card there. And it's now Bayern Munich to have a free kick down that right hand side. Coman stayed down here for Bayern Munich. He's got himself back up on his feet now. Hobbling. Upamecano. Out to the center side towards Goretzka. Head into the path of Musiala, but Ramos is there to bring him down. And it's a free kick by Munich. Pavard. Backwards to Delay. Into the path of Alphonso Davies, but he ran out of the field there. And goes out for a Paris Saint-Germain throwing. Marquinhos steps over to take the throwing here. Marquinhos tried to take a throwing here, but there's no one to pass to. The Paris Saint-Germain players outnumber. Sorry, the Bayern Munich players outnumber the Paris Saint-Germain players. Makes his way all the way back to Donnarumma here on this left-hand side, 6-yard box. Fabian Ruiz. Bringing the ball forward. Goes out to Kimpembe on that left-hand side. Kimpembe returns it back to Ruiz. Ruiz into the middle, finds Mbappe. Backwards to Neves. Kimpembe. Danilo. Into the middle, finds Ramos. Bringing the ball forward into Messi. Back to Ramos. He's forced to go back to Donnarumma. There's no one to pass to forward. Musiala, Choupo-Moting, Sane, Kimmich, Goretzka. They're forcing him backwards. Here we go, the Ramos into Messi on the centre circle. Backwards to Verratti. Returns it back to Messi. Who has time to turn into Mbappe. Mbappe tries to return it back to Messi, but it falls to Kimmich. Into the middle, finds Musiala, who has time to turn and put his head up. He's got Davis to his left, and he finds him. Davis now. 1-on-1 against Marquinhos. Tries to go around the inside into Sane. Makes his way to Goretzka. Tries to dink it over the top. But it goes back to the keeper, Donnarumma, here on this left-hand side. Looks like Paris Saint-Germain are going to be bringing on Vitinha. Danilo now on the ball. Bringing the ball forward, gets away from Sane. Messi picking it up on the centre circle. Into path of Ruiz. Tries to feed it over the top towards Mbappe, who's in behind here. And Mbappe's 1-on-1 against Coman. And it's a heavy touch. Oh, and it was just a heavy touch. Neymar picks the ball up. Right foot shot is blocked. It falls to Neymar again. Shot is blocked. Mbappe 6 yard, but he's offside. He's going to be offside. PSG will come back. They just need to move the ball about. Just need to try and catch players on side. In behind. Paris Saint-Germain with the moment to equalize. And it was just a heavy touch by Mbappe. The manager's there having a word with Marquinhos now. Just practicing. I thought you were going to tell me something about the AC Milan Tottenham game. Just practicing for Mbappe's goal. Wow. For Mbappe's goal. So who's coming off here? Kulusevski has come off. AC game sounds boring. Kulusevski has come off for Richarlison. So Danilo's come off for Vitinha. Danilo's come off for Vitinha here. And Thomas Muller is going to be coming on here. For Choupo-Moting. So Muller for Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting. Is Coman come off as well? I thought he was wobbling. Here we go with De Ligt now in his own box. Bringing the ball forward into the path of Goretzka. De Ligt goes out wide to Upamecano on that right side. Into the path of Coman, and he finds Kimmich. Kimmich holds onto the ball, goes on the outside of Ruiz with ease, and he drives with the ball into the path of Muller. Muller tries to feed. That is someone else come on for Bayern Munich, but Verratti wins the ball and feeds it into Mbappe down the left hand side, and he's 1-on-1 against Upamecano. Where's he going to go this time? Couple of step balls, goes on the left, goes on the right. He gets himself across the 6 yard box, and De Ligt just hits it out for a corner. Dyer has received an important yellow card. He's going to miss the second leg. Ooh. Oh, it's Gnabry that's come on for Coman. Here we go, the corner for Paris Saint-Germain on the 76th minute. Can they get an equaliser? There's no away goals in this fixture. Marquinhos with the header. Straight into the hands of Sommer. Paris Saint-Germain now have the ball here with Musiala. Goes into the middle towards Kimmich. Kimmich on the centre circle, bringing it forward out to this right hand side. It's Sane. Plays a 1-2 with Gnabry. Sane tries to feed it into Musiala, but it's intercepted there by Vitinha. And Messi turns and tries to bring the ball forward, and he gets away from Muller into Mbappe. Returns it back to Messi. But the Gnabry's tracking back. Actually, the referee puts it back for a free kick here. Neymar now. Out to Ruiz. Tries to return it back, but there's no one there. Musiala picks the ball up on the centre circle and tries to feed it out wide towards Muller. Can he get there? Header Kimpembe. He'll charge to get there. But Kimpembe is there. He's actually going down to the ground before he even got there. Referee. Donnarumma down the ball. Plays it into Ramos. Ramos on this left-hand side, bringing it forward. And he goes into the middle towards Neymar. Neymar on the centre circle. Goes to Mbappe. Mbappe looking for some movement into the path of Ruiz. Mendes is free down the left-hand side if he can get there, but Gnabry's tracking back, and it's Upamecano who goes all the way back to the keeper, Sommer, here on the right side. Sommer on his 6-yard box. Short to De Ligt. Gnabry. Backwards to Upamecano. Goes all the way back to De Ligt here on the right side. De Ligt in his own box into the keeper, Sommer. Neymar applying some pressure. Sommer goes out wide to Upamecano. Brings the ball under control here. And he has space to bring the ball forward here on the right side. Plays it into Muller. Backwards to Gnabry. Gnabry gets away from Ruiz. And goes all the way back to Sommer here on the right side. 78th minute. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 1. Goretzka. Goes backwards to Pavard. Sane on the ball. Bringing it forward. And he switches it out wide towards Coman, who's in behind here. Can he get there? No, sorry, Gnabry who's in behind, but the outside flag goes up. Ramos now on the ball. Into Marquinhos on this left-hand side. Marquinhos looking for some movement. Squares it past to Ramos. Ramos out to the left-hand side towards Ruiz. Ruiz backwards to Kimpembe. Into the path of Ramos. Ramos trying to bring it into the Bayern Munich car. By Messi into Verratti. Verratti gets away from Musiala. Neymar. Out to the left-hand side towards Ruiz. Mendes, he makes a run off the ball and he gets away from Gnabry. Out to the left-hand side towards Mendes. Across the middle towards Mbappe. Mbappe holds the ball up in the box. Tries to get away. Into the path of Ruiz. Ruiz's shot is blocked and it comes back to Verratti. Mendes now. First time into Ruiz. Tries to return it back to Mendes. And he gets away from the Bayern Munich players. Across the 6-yard box. He had more time than he thought. And it goes up for throwing on that left-hand side. Another good moment for Paris Saint-Germain gone begging. 80th minute here on Car Sports Football. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 1. Bayern Munich win the throwing. Kimmich. Muller backwards to Gnabry. Down the line, but it's intercepted there by Ramos. And it falls to Verratti, who gets away from one, gets away from two, and he's brought down. And that's a yellow card shortly, referee. That's a yellow card shortly. 9 minutes to go. Is their last chance here for Paris Saint-Germain. Ramos into Messi. Brought down again, but the game carries on, and it's 4-on-3 here for Bayern Munich. Musiala bringing the ball forward. Muller to his right. He's got Sane to his left. He goes into Muller. Muller right foot shot. Over the bar, goal kick. Messi on the ball here. Into the path of Neymar. Tries to feed in behind to Mendes on the left-hand side. Who's in behind the keeper? Upamecano into Mbappe. And it's, ladies and gentlemen, it's Kylian Mbappe who makes it 1-1 here on Car Sports Football with 9 minutes to go. It ain't over until it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Paris Saint-Germain get one back with that man, Kylian Mbappe. Messi picks the ball up, feeds it into the path of Neymar, who drives with the ball. He's got Mendes to his left, and he gets him behind Upamecano. Drives with it into the 6-yard box, into Mbappe, and no one is catching him. And he hits it into the roof of the net. And Kylian Mbappe has given Paris Saint-Germain a lifeline here in this Champions League leg. But it's offside. But it's offside. Who was offside? Mendes. Oh, that is close. He's offside. Why? Is that what Paris Saint-Germain needed though? Verratti wins the header from the centre circle. Ruiz leaves it to Neymar. Headed away by Upamecano. Verratti gets the head of Sane. Messi is there. But it falls to Gnabry. Tries to go around the outside of Ruiz, but Ruiz wins it back. Mendes brought down, free kick, Paris Saint-Germain. UFC officials be like. Verratti to take the free kick with 7 minutes to go. Ruiz. Kimpembe to Ramos. On this left hand side. Mbappe is playing off the shoulder. Ruiz on the centre circle. Finds Verratti. Messi. Neymar on that left hand side. Messi makes a run ahead of him and he gets the ball. Into the path of Verratti. Back to Messi. Here we go with Mbappe. Back to Neymar. But it's a heavy touch by Mbappe. And it goes back to Neves, who spins Gnabry on that left hand side. Holds on to the ball and gets away from him. And he's got space on that left hand side. He's got Mbappe making the run. Messi on the penalty spot. And it's deflected for a corner. Messi on the penalty spot. That was going in. I don't know who that was. Was it Pavard who made the block? Yeah, it was Pavard. Just gets a touch on it and forces the corner. Paris Saint-Germain with 2 golden opportunities. Here we go with a corner down the right side. Lionel Messi steps over to take on the 84th minute. Deep into the box and is punched away by Sommer for another corner, ladies and gentlemen. Ruiz leaves it to Neymar. He's going to take it down that far left-hand side. The Paris Saint-Germain fans sense something here. There's something in it for them. Comes out to Messi here. Left foot. But the referee pulls it back. Sommer. Oh, and it's a misplaced pass by Sommer, and he finds Ruiz on the edge of the box here. Goes on the outside of Upamecano. Back to Mbappe. Mbappe in the middle. Cleared away by Goretzka. It's going to fall to Vitinha, whose shot is straight at Sommer. And Paris Saint-Germain are turning it up here in the last 5 minutes of the game. What are Bayern Munich doing? Kimmich now on the ball. Brought down, free kick by Munich. On this right side. Yellow card for Neymar. Bayern risking it all. You're right there. You are right there. Bayern Munich are madness from the goal kick. Bayern Munich now on the ball here. Dyer misses a header. The leg comes backwards to Sommer. Out to Pavard on the right side. To Goretzka. Backwards to De Ligt. Sommer on the ball on the right side. Holds on to it here. Clears it down the line. Only for Ramos to win the header. And Kimpembe keeps it alive here for Paris Saint-Germain. Verratti is free to his left, but he goes out wide to Marquinhos. Marquinhos on the 86th minute. Backwards to Kimpembe. Ruiz coming deep to pick up the ball. Backwards to Kimpembe. Here we go with Ramos now. Into the middle towards Messi. Messi finds Verratti. Verratti to Neymar. Neymar back to Messi. Messi takes it off his feet and he gets away. Feeds it into Mbappe, but it comes off. Oh, and it didn't come off Gnabry. He goes out for a goal kick here. Oh, just offside. Sommer. Out to the right side towards Upamecano. And Upamecano brings Gnabry into play. Backwards to Kimmich. Kimmich on the right side. Bring the ball forward into the path of Pavard. Pavard out to the left side towards Davis. Davis has space to stretch his legs. One-on-one against Marquinhos. Vitinha comes over to cover. Intercepted there by Ramos. And Verratti comes away with the ball. Vitinha tries to feed it into Mbappe. Mbappe does well to... Sorry, Neymar does well to hold on to the ball. And feed Ruiz, but misplaced passing. De Ligt goes into Upamecano. Kimmich round the ball on the 88th minute. Muller goes out wide to Gnabry. Backwards to Upamecano. And it's now Kimmich on the halfway line. Out to the left-hand side towards Goretzka. Goretzka holds onto it and feeds it into Davis. Davis tries to feed. Who's this down this left-hand side? No, that's not Davis. Who's that? Someone has come on here on the 89th minute that I'm not aware of. Who is that? Looks like Stanisic is going to be coming on here for Bayern Munich. Here we go with Bayern Munich on the ball with Upamecano on the right side. Into the middle finds Kimmich. Kimmich comes backwards to De Ligt. De Ligt. Into the path of Pavard. Backwards to De Ligt. De Ligt goes backwards to Sommer. Into the path of Pavard. Pavard into Davis. Intercepted there by Marquinhos. Finds Ruiz. Ruiz into Mbappe on the edge of the box, but he's surrounded by Bayern Munich players who come away with a ball here. Who's number 38? There's been a substitution that we don't know about. Kimmich. Out to Gnabry on this left-hand side. Pavard on this right side. Into the middle towards Goretzka. Intercepted then. It falls to Messi. Messi into Verratti. Verratti comes out wide here towards Messi. Can he get the head of Pavard? No, he can't. And he's brought down. And that's going to be a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain on this right side. And Pavard's going to get a yellow card here. That's the second yellow card for Benjamin Pavard. And there's 3 minutes left of the 90 to go. And Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick down the right side. And they have 3 minutes with an added man. What is Pavard doing? He's not getting there anywhere. .90th minute. 91st minute, ladies and gentlemen. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 1. Paris Saint-Germain have had the ball in the back of the net but ruled out for offside. They have a free kick down this right side. Mbappe's in the box. Neymar to take it. Headed away. It comes back to Neymar. Puts it back into the box. Headed towards goal. And it goes out for a goal kick. And maybe Messi should have taken it. Maybe Messi should have taken that free kick. What was Neymar doing taking the free kick? Of all people, you give it. You have Messi or Neymar and Neymar takes it. You have 1.5 to go and Bayern Munich have a man advantage here. Sommer. Up top. Headed away by Marquinhos. Kimmich is there to win the header. Marquinhos wins the second one. Verratti on the halfway line. Can't get away from Gnabry who takes it off him. Catches him sleeping on the halfway line. Comes out to the side towards Stanisic. Backwards to Gnabry. Who's number 38? That substitution was not announced. Gnabry. Backwards to Stanisic. And Kimpembe brings him down. Free kick on the right side for Bayern Munich with a minute to go. Oh, it's Gravenberg. 1 minute to go. Bayern Munich have a free kick down the right side with Kimmich. Kimmich steps over to take the free kick. 30 seconds to go. Waits the ball across the middle, but there's no one there. Donnarumma comes away, and it falls to Ruiz. Oh, can't go away from Gravenberg. And the referee pulls it back for a free kick here on this left-hand side for Paris Saint-Germain. With 20 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. Neymar on that left-hand side. Tries to feed the ball over the top, but it comes off the defender, and Paris Saint-Germain have a throwing. Couple of seconds to go. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. It has finished full time here on Cosmos Football. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 1. But what was the Paris Saint-Germain manager doing? Brian Ruiz came on and caused absolute scenes in the middle of the park with Verratti. The second leg is huge here because Paris Saint-Germain came alive towards the end of the half, and maybe with a fitter team they could have come away with something. But ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow where we have Arsenal taking on Manchester City. Until next time, look after yourself. Stay safe. Peace.